Alright guys, welcome back to another episode Around the Fire. Today we have the Fmk Elite Pro Plus in 9mm. Everything you see here is going to come in your handy dandy little case. One cool thing that I liked that they included was some high-rise sights that you can put in. Those will help you out when you need to see through your included Vortex Viper, which is pretty sweet, right? Let's see, my hand's in the way there, but you can still see the dot there. So 2 mags included, pretty standard. Threaded muzzle, 1/2 inch by 28 with a little thread protector. Has their race slide, as they call it, which has, been tooled away for some weight. Has really nice machine work on the grabby bits, can't complain about that. No thumb safety, which I'm also okay with. No rear pad safety, palm swell safety. Just a trigger safety, which I am totally okay with. This would be a excellent quick draw, home defense gun or carry gun. We picked this bad boy up on sale. There was some sporting goods stores going out of business by us. I'm not sure if they're a national brand or not, but Gander Mountain had gone out of business before previously and come back as Gander Outdoors, and now there were like 7 Gander Outdoors closing here in Michigan, and they had 25% off on all their firearms. So there were some deals I could not pass up. Oh man, can you hear Mabel whining over here? That poor dog. Just life's so exhausting sitting on the couch all day. But so let's just get into it. We'll get into the footage here, and you can see how things went as we started to kind of break this guy in. Empty, and the mag and hold open now. It's working. It seems like it's getting sticky.
Why did that not go in? There you go. It's good now?
Yep.
Is that like in his head?
It looks like it. There's only 2 in that magazine.
Oh.
Here, do a mag change.
Hold on, I want to see how I did.
No, it's stovepiped.
That was cool. Oh.
You had more in there. So that's a failure. You gotta hold on to that thing. You got another failure. Yeah, that's good. Now you got the hold. That's nice. Shoot this shit. You're a champ.
No, I'm not.
Failure to return the battery. Okay. Is it hitting you in the face?
Yeah. The shells.
It's ejecting straight up into your face?
Yeah.
That's not right.
Woo!
So you guys saw that. I mean, we really like this gun. We're really hoping we have high hopes for this. But you saw that. She's here, and it's ejecting back into her face.
It wasn't doing that to you though, was it?
I don't know. Let's try another mag. Let's see what happens. All right. So we're out here with the FMK. As you can see, some kind of breaking it in. We're having a few little issues. It could be the Winchester forged. Not very nice ammo. We just got a big box of it for cheap. We have some other stuff we'll try too. I apologize for all the ums there. I didn't really prepare for this. But whatever you do, don't knock the Fmk Elite Pro. The wife didn't want to wear it, so I had to take one for the team. What is with the ejection pattern of that gun?
It was. I saw one hit you.
It's in. Yeah. I am not loving that. Yeah, that's... I don't know, man. You done putting on your lipstick?
I didn't put any on.
I saw you just trying.
Didn't do it.
Alright, guys. So, we're going to try and wrap it up for you with as much closing information as we can put together here. One thing that I feel like we had a lot of... Where'd you go? One thing I feel like we had a lot of issues with were the mags. And, you know, I've seen a lot of good reviews for these guns online, and I'm going to make the unpopular opinion right now. You can just see how that thing sits in there, and it's like loose from front to back. There's a lot of space from the front to the back of that elevator. I'm going to go ahead and say these are fucking garbage.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, complete garbage.
They just kept getting stuck or not.
Yeah, well, the elevator tilts. Like, I mean, this is 2019. You know, we should be making mags better than this. You know, the elevator tilts, things get bound up in there. They're just really shitty mags. So I haven't done any research on it yet. We just got the gun. I don't know if we can get aftermarket mags yet. I'm trying to not point this gun at my dog right now, and my dog is not making it very easy. Liam is a super sweet boy. He's a lover, not a fighter. But this gun, you know, at first glance, is really, really handsome. The machining is really, really nice. You can get a good grab on just about anything on it. Everything works well, except for those mags, obviously. Nice, you know, palm swell. Looks like it's probably removable and changeable too, but they don't give you any other ones. So, you know, a little negative there. But I mean, for the price point, I think, what did we pay for this? It was on sale, like I'd already told him that.
$475?
$475. I mean, you know, that's, come on, that's a $200 some odd dollar optic right there. And you know, you got the slide that can accept it. You know, extra sights, you know, give or take any of that crap. But, you know, the threaded barrel, that's all very, very cool stuff. Pointing a gun at my wife here, load indicator. You know, it's got all the things you want and require for, you know, maybe, you know, like I said, home defense gun, fun target gun, entry level, you know, two gun. You know, maybe, right? You know, if you're looking to maybe get into some two-gun shooting. But then again, for that price, I feel like most people are just going to go for a Glock. You know, Glocks are, like, everywhere. Everywhere. Everybody's got a Glock, you know what I mean? And everything they make, every holster, every flashlight, you know, everything is for a Glock. So, you know, why would you go with this? You know, I mean, I'm not really positive on, like, current price points on Glocks compared to this, but I mean, like I said, it does look really good. It does feel really nice. I mean, if those are selling features to you, which apparently they were to us.
Yeah, I mean, I think it feels good in my hand.
I mean, she liked it. This is actually her gun.
Yeah.
I was actually picking up a Chris Vector for an undisclosed price that I'll talk to you about in that video, and you will not believe it. It's ridiculous. It's a really good deal. How much was it? I'm lying, undisclosed price.
Wasn't it like $979 or something? Like 9 something?
$970 something for a Vector. I mean, talk about store closing discounts. But you know, like I said, we were just breaking this guy in. I think it was having some issues, mostly, you know, because of the magazine. You know, it seemed to feed through sometimes, but then other times the last round hold open wouldn't catch, which is a mag related issue. The elevator has to be up all the way for, you know, to catch. We did oil it up real nice, you know. I mean, how many rounds do you think we put through there? I mean, it was Winchester forged, you know, we did mention that in the video. It wasn't very nice ammo, 115 grain. We shot, what, 4 boxes at least?
Probably,
4
yeah.
boxes at least, so 200 rounds? 200 rounds. You know, I mean, 200 rounds should break in most stuff. I mean, I can honestly say we've had some problems with other handguns, you know, around that range or beyond that range, even like our Kimber. I don't know how many rounds we're going to have to shoot through that thing to make it stop wanting to return a battery. It does it sometimes, it doesn't. It's a 380 pocket pistol. There's another video we have on it that's really old. So the red dot, Vortex Viper works great. I've never shot a red dot off a pistol before. And I will tell you what, I feel like it's a little weirder to acquire on the quick draw, you know, that you want to bring it up and you're like thinking, oh, there, it's going to be there. And then you're kind of like, wait a
You're
minute.
like feeling for it. You're like, where's the red dot?
Ah, there it is, you know, because this thing is not very big, right? That's about the you know, the tip of your thumb, the size of a quarter or something, the glass in there. And, you know, it does work really well. It's really accurate, you know. You put that dot on and it seems to do really good.
Right.
You know, and you liked the dot.
Yeah, the red dot was like a selling feature for me personally because I'm not a very good handgun shooter.
Well, neither one of us are good handgun shooters.
No.
Let us put that disclaimer in here, okay?
Yeah, like I was
we own
terrible.
mostly rifles and pistol caliber carbines. This is only like the 4th or 5th handgun in the house in the collection, you know. And you know, we probably really only bought another handgun for review just because, you know, we have been talking about doing more drill training. We did want to get her something that was more practical than that Kimber because she did buy that Kimber.
And I hate it. Like I hate
And she hates it now. I told you motherfuckers that was going to happen. Alright. But, like, you know, moving on from that, like I said, you know, for the price, you know, this is the package, you know, all together. It is a good deal, you know. Now, like I said, these mags are shit. Will they break in? I don't know. They might. Do they work 90% of the time? Yeah, they do. Do they work 100% of the time? No, they do not, and that sucks, and that's where they cheaped out on this gun. You know, obviously these are trash, so hopefully there's something else out there. Alright, so in closing, the Fmk Elite Pro Plus Super Duty 9000 Tactical Yeet machine, not to be confused with Canon. I would say I'm gonna give it a maybe.
I'm gonna give it a yes.
I don't give guns maybes. I'm gonna give it a maybe. And the only reason I'm giving it a maybe is because I am so sick of cheap guns with shitty mags. Like, you've seen that theme on this channel a lot. We review a lot of budget-minded stuff, and the material always ends up being a mag issue, you know? And it's just like, god damn it. I mean, you know, I've got an XD 45, which I'm actually trying to trade, so if anybody out there wants to trade, let me know. I need a 9mm. I'm just shooting 9s nowadays. But I got an XD Mod 2 45 ACP, and from the day I bought that pistol, and a Taurus, I got a Taurus PT-111 G2, crappy $200 gun that everybody always talks about, it sucks. The thing shoots every single time. Every single time. I think that one uses Beretta mags. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure they're Beretta mags. But the XD mags, those are XD mags. And I've never had a problem with either one of those pistols. You know what I mean? Either one. You know, no break-in period, nothing. They just shot. No jams ever. You know what I mean? So why does this crap happen? You know what I mean? Factory tolerance issues, cheaping out. Like I said, more than likely just cheap magazines, crappy, you know, slightly out of spec. You know, lifters that just are made of, like, this looks like the kind of white plastic that's inside of a kid's toy. Like, the outside of the toy is nice, and then the inside of the toy is this, like, really, like, you know, like neutral, like, kind of creamy colored, weird plastic that just clearish goo is extruded from some machine somewhere. But like I said, that's why I give it a maybe. I mean, we'll see. I'll post an update video and let you guys know how it's going, you know, some more rounds down the road. But her...
I mean, I like it. I think if we can find mags that actually work in the gun and we don't have any issues, I think, I mean, it's the perfect gun for me to learn how to shoot a handgun.
I was going to say, on that note, she is, my wife. I apologize for disclosing your issues. But, you know, she has a lazy eye. Yeah, usually just when she's tired. And it ends up making her, I don't know if it ends up making her or if she just
I like try to be left eye dominant.
She tries to be left eye dominant. And it you know, have you ever known anybody that tries to shoot that way? It's really weird. So, you know, you try and shoot it, you know, teach them to be right eye dominant, but I mean, I don't know if that's the right thing to do. I'm not a shooting instructor as much as I like to pretend I am. You know, it's, but it's been helping her. You know, she can get it up and get the acquisition. I've been you know, teaching her, you know, use your right hand, bring it up to the right eye, bring, you know what I mean? And that's been helping her out because, you know, she's like, you know, and you know, so she likes it, and if she's happy wife, happy life. But you know, I'm gonna give this one a to be continued. Winston, Daddy would like his sock back. Is that my sock? Did you take my sock? Yeah. You gonna get it back here? Here. Give me a sock. Hey, 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 hey. Give me that sock. Where's it? What's that?